What's going on, guys? It's Ben here and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're heading off to Villa Park once more. Villa take on Sheffield United today. Not sure about this one. I think it's a game that'll be quite cagey, quite tight, but I think hopefully we can snatch a win today. I'm thinking 1-0 Villa, and I'm thinking Tammy Abraham to score late on to grab us a winner here. I don't know, I think there'll be late drama. I really do. It'll be tight, it'll be cagey. They'll be looking to go top of the league today, so hopefully we'll have a good game.
Will you please welcome Sheffield United and Aston.
He's going to have a go. Nice! Hit the bollocks! That's the crosses it in. Where that lavish net on the L-guard, you have a go. He shoots. He dropped into here, a handball, top corner. Garson. Reckon.
Letting up, that's one. Letting up, that's one.
Garson. Reckon.
Letting up, that close.
Terrible. 4-3. Oh well, there. 3-1. Villa Park. Where should I start? Half of me really wants to just go in and talk about the last 10 minutes of the game and forget the first 80 happened. But I have to address that first. The Villa performance in the first 80 minutes was beyond poor. We were sloppy with the ball, we were second to everything, and in general we just didn't look up for it. Slightly unfortunate with the second goal, but what can you do? The referee's given it. Slightly unfortunate that it stood. Kalinic clearly had two hands on it. There's a picture. Sky Sports actually showed a picture of Kalinic with the ball in his hands up there, and then Billy Sharp smashed it out of his hands and in. But I thought, Horahan today was terrible. He was sloppy. His distribution of the ball was terrible. He couldn't seem to find a forward pass 90% of the time, and he generally took the real speed out of our attacks. And he needs to be replaced soon. Put Tom Carroll in instead of Conor Horahan, and then put Jack Grealish back into that team, which I believe he's back for West Brom. Now, I know the dates are saying the 23rd, which is Stoke, but I believe that's all a mind game and that he will be back for West Brom. Now, the first goal is made a hash of with our defence, really. It's a simple set piece delivered in that we've not dealt with. I thought Tammy had cleared it off the line. It was tight, but the pictures and what say it didn't, so we can't argue with that, unfortunately. The decision system has clearly said it's not gone in, so it's been given. It has gone in, sorry, I messed that up. It's late, okay. And then, as I said, the second goal shouldn't stand. The third goal, we're again cut open with a simple ball down the line, and with such a good player like Billy Sharp on the pitch for them, he's not going to miss from there. And then the comeback was on. Conor Horahan with a corner whipped in, and their keeper's made a hash of it. Should go up and catch it. Mings beats him to it, nods it into the corner. And the celebrations around Villa Park were minimal. We looked at the players' performance in the game, which was shocking for most of the half. The only players that were bright were McGinn, Mings, Abraham, Elphick at times as well. Really, who had decent games. Everybody else had mediocre to bad games. So we looked at the clock. It said 82. We were 3-1 down. And we'd played appallingly for the first 80 minutes. So Sheffield United didn't seem to be worried. We'll go and score a fourth soon. They were chanting we want four at times, but what can you do? It was 3-2 pretty quickly after that. Again, their keepers made a hash of a Tommy Elphick shot that was tame. It's a ball whipped in, finds Elphick, and headed away, wheeling, lays it into Elphick. Elphick, he looks like he's trying to drill it across the goal, maybe get Tammy or someone to come sliding in and put it in. But in the end, it's just palmed away by the keeper, and it's palmed straight into Tammy Abraham, who is not going to miss from there and pokes it home. And then the third goal, which you saw on camera, which has probably been the best thing I've ever caught on camera. McGinn, their defender, I think it's Jack O'Connell, makes an absolute hash of a clearance. Should just put his foot through it, doesn't, scuffs it, gives it to McGinn. McGinn with a wonderful ball, just floats it over, kills 3 Sheffield United defenders dead, and Andre Green, what a moment for the young lad to nod it in. The young kid just coming to the Villa, not just coming to the Villa, but making his way into the first team, and to score a late equaliser in front of the whole end is spectacular. Really, you can't beat it. But there's fatal errors that we need to get rid of before we go into the Baggies game. Hopefully Brentford can give us a bit of a lift in midweek, because we realistically we've come off a big performance against Sheffield United. It shows a lot of heart and character by us to really come back there. But hopefully we can grab 3 points at Brentford. Obviously Dean Smith's old club, so hopefully we can get 3 points there. And then it's the big Baggies game, which I think they're there for the taking, I think. West Brom, they've not put out too many convincing performances recently, and we've come off of a huge, coming from 3-0 down against Sheffield United. But look, you can't ignore that the start of the game. You really can't. It was, you know, poor. In general, it was just, you know, what can you do? I'm sure Dean will give him a talking to about that. You know, as much as there's euphoria that we've come from 3-0 down to rescue a point somehow, you cannot ignore some of the players first half. I mean, Jonathan Codger, I don't know how he's got another chance today, and he's absolutely, in my opinion, blown it. He was pretty poor as normal. Just couldn't really seem to do anything, you know. But you know, I don't think I've ever seen limbs as much as that. The Blues game was pretty limbs, but that was it was spectacular. But yeah, next Brentford away. Obviously, I don't go to away games, so unfortunately, that's not going to be a thing. Maybe at some point, I don't know. Speaking of away fans, I would imagine being a Sheffield United fan on that coach home. A miserable couple-hour journey from Sheffield back to Sheffield after blowing a 3-0 lead. You would not be happy, would you? You hate to see it, but whatever. Next video on the channel is going to be West Bromwich Albion. Yeah, so make sure you also go follow my Instagram. I don't post much on there. Really, it's just to really be there, trying to attach attention to the channel, because I'm, you know, quite small. I'd like to grow bigger, you know. But yeah, so if you are enjoying the content and you did enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing. The ideal is that I get a video out the day the games come out. That this will probably be coming out quite late, because basically recording this, editing it and sending it, going off while I'm asleep. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.